I only pay for things in credit. Why do I do this? Find out in today's Shaggy's Ideas. First of all, I always have the habit of carrying cash. You never know what might happen, but I always pay for things using credit. Why is that? We'll start with reason number one, especially with this card, and that's cash back. When you pay for things in cash, you don't get anything in return, nothing of value. For example, with this card, with Discover It Secure card, which it's no longer secured, but I'll link to a video about that on this side. When I pay with this card, everything gives me 1% cash back. Gas and restaurants, which is the thing I waste on the most, I get 2%. It's like I'm getting 1 to 2% off on every purchase because I get it back in cash. Basically free money every time you use a credit card, as long as you use it correctly. Which brings me to point number two. You pay no interest if you use it correctly. Now, a credit card can be a very powerful tool, or it could be a destructive weapon with or against you, depending on your use. In 2 years of having 2 credit cards, I have only paid around 20 cents in interest rates. Why? Because I never pay interest. Only once when I had to take a cash advance. Only once. $20 because I didn't have cash on me. I always carry cash just in case, but that was a special case. Other than that, if you pay your bills on time, if you paid on full, you don't have to pay any interest. Make sure to read the terms of your contract. Every card is different. Cash advance is usually charged interest instantly when you take the cash advance. But me swiping it around, putting the chip where it goes, no. You don't have to pay interest if you pay it off in full before the statement. Number 3, building credit has its benefits. Sooner or later, you're going to want to apply for even better credit cards like American Express, Chase, these prestigious credit card companies and these prestigious cards that require a higher credit score, or maybe even a housing loan, a car loan, a business loan. You're going to want these loans, and it's much easier to get approved if you have better credit. You get better interest rates, and everything is more in your favor when it comes to loans, credit, and interest rates. And number 4, credit is usually safer. What do I mean? When you are paying with credit, you're not paying with your money. You're borrowing money. In this case, from Discover or from Chase or American Express. When somebody uses your card and they are not authorized to use your card, you can dispute these claims, these charges, because you didn't really make them. And usually, you're not going to lose money because these banks are going to do everything in their power to not lose their money, because you're not using your money, you're using their money. And since you didn't make the charge, they're going to find who's responsible, and they're going to have to be in charge of making sure they don't lose their money. So it's pretty much low risk. Plus, nowadays you could freeze an account. Did you lose your card? Freeze the account. Call immediately the bank. Ask them to send you a replacement, which will have a different number and security code, etc. Just make sure to freeze your account or call the bank. Those are 4 reasons why I always pay with credit. Very simple, very easy, and you get your benefits. In cash back with this card, in my first year, I made around $150. So, not bad. So, that's just passive income, basically, that you did without actually having to work for it, just by using your card like you would otherwise. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop me one of these. It greatly helps me out. And consider subscribing for more self-improvement on everything physical, mental, spiritual, financial, everything and anything self-improvement. I'll see you guys in the next Shaggy's Ideas.